Revelation chapter 18 verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is falling, is become the inhabitation of devils, and a hold of every false spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful birds. I want to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakwadach for giving me a spirit to this lesson. I want to give double honor to the Apostle Great Millstone for teaching our truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. And this lesson we're going to get into today is really about Babylon the Great is never going to be inhabited again. All right. The reason why I want to get into this lesson is because some people out there really do believe that when nuclear, when Babylon gets struck down by these arrows, all right, they believe that America is still going to be running again. They think that it's going to get kicked back off. It's going to be a third world power nation. All right. That's what people really do believe out there. And how do I know that people really do believe that? Literally, one of my family members really said that in front of my face when I showed scriptures of showing how Babylon the Great is going to be a desolate wilderness. So I thought through the spirit that I should just, bring out scriptures to show you that America is not going to be running as soon as these nuclear missiles hit. Okay, I don't know how you guys still have hope in this captivity, but this captivity is going down no matter what. And that is the will of who? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. First scripture I want to bring out is in Isaiah chapter 13. Let's start at verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. All right. And who are the Medes that the scripture is talking about? The Medes are talking about the Russians. That means Yahweh Shemashai is going to stir up the Russians against who? Babylon the Great. All right. Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Okay, so that the scripture is saying that the Yahweh Shemashah is going to stir up the Medes or the Russians to go against the United States, and they would not care about the money. They don't care about the silver. They don't care about those ornaments that America will have. Okay, they're going to be that pissed off. All right, going to verse 18. Their bows represent the nukes, also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Okay, so that technically the scripture in verse 18 was telling you that how the Russians would not have no care in the world of killing Babylon the Great. They would not care about the kids. They would not care about the fruits that America has. Russia would not care about anything else. Verse 19, and Babylon, the glory of a kingdom, the beauty of the Chaldeans, the excellency, shall be as when God Yahweh Shemashai overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how did Sodom and Gomorrah was overthrew? By fire and brimstone. And that's the same way how Babylon the Great, or known as America today, is going to fall down. It's going to fall down with brimstone. And obviously we don't have, obviously he's not talking about, some random rock is going to fly from a sky and destroy Babylon the Great. No. He's gonna, like the scripture said before, it says the bow, he's gonna their bows will dash. Let's talk about the nukes. These nukes, when these nukes hit, it's gonna wipe out everything. The kids, the fruits, the building, it doesn't matter who it is. It's gonna wipe out many people. All right, verse 20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Abraham pitch tents there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Okay, so verse 20 tells you that what? As soon as these nukes hit Babylon the Great, it's never going to be inhabited again. Why? Because it's going to be a desolate wilderness. How can you live here? How can you recreate society in a place where it's totally destroyed? It's going to be a desert. All right. And the first scripture that I brought out in this video was what? It was from Revelation chapter 8, verse 2. This place is going to be inhabited by what? The devils, the hold of every foul spirits, and what? And hateful birds and unclean stuff. It's going to be inhabited by animals, technically. All right. So it'll be impossible for Babylon the Great to come back. It's going to be completely destroyed. It's not going to come back up. It's not going to be a resurrection. Hell no. It's going to be destroyed completely. All right. Well, going back to Isaiah, all right, going down Isaiah chapter 13, going down to verse 21. But the wild beasts of the desert shall it lie there, and their houses shall be full of doubtful creatures, and the owls shall dwell there, and the Easter shall dance there. Okay, so that means animals gonna be inhabiting Babylon the Great when all the hell breaks loose. When all hell breaks loose is done, it's gonna be a straight desert zone. It's not going to be some, oh, we could go back in it. No, Babylon the Great is gonna be murked so bad that you won't even recognize where everything is at. All right, everybody knows what Statue of Liberty looks like, but when these nukes hit, you won't recognize that it was a Statue of Liberty. It's gonna be part of the ground. It's just gonna be part of the sand. That's always going to be in Babylon the Great or America in the future. And that is the process that's going to come to pass. So all you people out there that's believing that, oh, Babylon the Great is still gonna live, we could still inhabit it if they nuke it. No, that's impossible. You will never inhabit that place. All right. Go to another scripture, Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 18. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, and how, like I said, how did Sodom and Gomorrah was overthrew? By fire and brimstone. And the neighbor's city thereof, said the Lord, no man shall abideth there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. All right, so this is the word of Yahweh Shemashai saying that no man's going to be living there any longer. All right, and the word of Yahweh Shemashai is absolute. So if he says it, and their prophecy said that this place is going to be destroyed and desolate, what does that mean to you? That means Babylon the Great is never going to be inhabited ever again. It's going to be, like I said, a wilderness. Nothing more, nothing less. All right? That's why the scripture says, let me get another scripture. That's why this was for you brothers out there. That's why the scripture is Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. All right? Let me get that. Because there's no future for Babylon the Great. There's no future for it. All right, let me get it real quick. Bear with me. Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 to 20. Yeah, found it. Lay not up yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. And the reason why the scripture is here is because you shouldn't lay up any treasures here. Why? Because it's gonna be destroyed. Like it says in the scripture, it says where moth and rust doeth corrupt. This world is gonna be destroyed in like 2 days. So there's no point in laying up treasures upon here. Verse 20 says, but lay up yourselves treasures in heaven. All right, how I do that? Where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. And how do you lay up treasures upon earth, upon heaven? You do the work of Yahweh Shemashai. You do his work. You do his bidding. All right. But if you worry about this world, worry about this time, then you just gonna be destroyed with it. Because the Babylon the Great future is a desolate wilderness. That's all it is. All right. And the only reason why people be saying, oh, Babylon the Great might come back up is because they're building a life here. They really want Babylon the Great to continue on. It's never going to continue on. And that's just reality. All right. You can see right now, if you look around you, if you're actually being sober and vigilant, 1 Peter 5 verse 8, being sober and vigilant, America is falling. Their dollar is crashing. Everybody's honor and respect of America is down. Even the American allies are betraying America, switching to Russia. So it's going to be a matter of time when America is going to be destroyed. So that's all I want to get into today. It was just, talk about how America is going to stand. It's not going to stand. It's going to be a wilderness. All right. It will never inhabit again. It's never going to come back up. But Lord, will you was edified by this lesson. It was very quick. But I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Kakwadach, for giving me a spirit to do the lesson. I want to give double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.